Welcome to Arts Talk TV. We're putting a spotlight on creativity. Hi, I'm Karina Lawrence and you're watching Arts Talk TV. We're here at the Showcase National Australian Dance Championships at the Star Casino on the Gold Coast. And I'm lucky enough to speak exclusively with one of a lifelong judge here, Mr. Christopher Wood, also known as Woody.
Hello.
Okay, so you started out in the dance industry a while back. What was the turning point for you as a performer that made you go, look, I love this creative arts industry, I want to be part of it?
As a kid, I grew up through the whole of Stedford thing, City of Sydney, all that type of thing. I did lots of TV commercials, movies. Probably when I was about 14 or 15, I thought, I really love this. And I know, being on stage, just expressing yourself. I think when you've got it, it never leaves you.
Okay, so you've also been a studio director, so you know exactly how it feels. You know, everybody wants to feature and win that trophy. What advice would you have for studio directors bringing their students through this competition?
For me, have fun and don't take the competition too serious, because at the end of the day, it's 1, 2 or 3 judges' opinion, sometimes 8. It's all subjective with dance and competitions. It's really about the kid's journey. But if you can enjoy that
Process.
Yeah, the process through it and embrace it.
Yeah.
You'll see the kids blossom.
And watching their growth, you know, and their hunger build because of the inspiration around them.
You see them, in the petites, and all of a sudden I'm now judging them in seniors or seeing them in the professional world. It's beautiful to see it, because as a judge, it's opinionated and you're just trying to give them the best advice to help them in a positive way.
I'm lucky enough to speak with one of our amazing judges here, Miss Lisa Jane Holt.
Hello, thank you for having me.
You started out with this competition way back as a studio director, bringing your troops.
We did, and our students had so much fun and they were so inspired that we kept coming back year after year. Now I don't have a studio anymore. I'm so happy to be part of the judging team, and I love inspiring all our young artists to keep going and believing in the dream.
What would you say from being a studio director, having students compete and now judging? What advice would you give to up-and-coming performers that are going up there on stage with their nerves?
The best thing is to not think of it as critiques. Think of it as corrections and information to make yourself be better. Whether it be from the critiques that you get from the judges or watching other fellow performers from other studios to be better your technique, better your performance quality, and just be confident in who you are as a performer.
I think the upside too is that they're really getting wonderful feedback from industry professionals that have had really extensive careers too.
Everybody that's on the judging panel has lived, breathed and dreamed the industry. We get their butterflies, we get their nerves, and we just want them to feel confident and love what they do on stage.
It's so inspiring, isn't it, to sit across and just watch and see their passion and their drive. That is one of your passions, is being an educator.
Yes.
What took you down that line?
I'm just all about inspiring young talent, as well as being part of the dance industry. I wanted to go into teaching, so I got my Masters of Education, and I just hope to continue to inspire the amazing students.
I'm speaking with one of the judges, Mr. Brett Fisher. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you.
So you have a musical theatre background.
Yes. I trained at Patrick Studios Australia down in Melbourne. They did their performing arts course there, and then I did their musical theatre course there as well.
Now tell me, what is the turning point for you that when I need to be part of this industry?
I guess I always really loved performing growing up, through school and everything like that. And then I found Patrick Studios. They were really the turning point. So I went and trained with them, and then I was like, okay, I think I can do this. Sort of haven't looked back since.
Tell me, have you ever competed here at the competition?
No, I was never a comm kid when I was younger, which is such a shame, because it's such a great way for kids to build their stage presence and energy and feel what it's like on a working stage. As professionals out there in the world, yes, technique is important and all of the tricks and skills are really important, but the main thing is being able to connect and tell stories.
So what would you say is your standout moment being in the entertainment industry?
I just think of big events and things that I've done. I was in the UK earlier this year and got to work on Britain's Got Talent, which was a really big kind of moment in my career, which was really cool. Yeah, it's hard to pinpoint an exact sort of thing that I'm like, oh, there's one of the big commercial musicals I did a few years ago. I did the Australian tour of Fiddler on the Roof. I worked with Anthony Warlow and Sigrid Thornton, Mark Mitchell. It was so nice to just watch and observe and see how they work. I just had a really good time. That's something that I really hold dear.
Thank you so much for chatting with us. It has been wonderful, and enjoy the rest of the competition.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thanks for joining us. We look forward to seeing you at our next episode.